This is Tanya Bridge Malone back with another YouTube video. So, hope y'all having a blessed day. It's a beautiful day today. It's a little chilly. It's like the high of 66 today. But yeah, I'm sitting here broke. But one positive thing, I got an interview next Wednesday with Long John Silver's. So, I pray I get the job. It's a cashier job. I don't really remember what it pays, but either or, I'm not going to worry about it. Any money beats nothing. I'll sit here and try to write. I like having a cup of coffee, but I don't have no coffee today. I don't have no money to buy any. Ain't nobody in my house offering to help me out or nothing, you know what I mean, while I'm looking for a job, so. This last pack of cigarettes I have, so it is what it is. Yeah, it's crazy. How when you're down, people won't help you. You know, just how it is. You know, God can bless people in so many different ways, but he said money was coming. It's coming for a job, hopefully. And I told my mom I had an interview next Wednesday with Long John Silver's as a cashier, and she's like, well, I was hoping you'd get that job you put in for that paid $22 an hour. I said, well, Mom, I didn't say nothing. I just walked out the house, grabbed my stuff, and went on, because I thought, you know, how negative do you have to be, you know? And we got people in our lives that we can't internalize what's being said, so we have to just move forward, because if somebody offers me a job, no matter even if it is flipping a burger, running a cashier, or whatever in a restaurant, I will gladly take the job, because I'm not going to refuse a job when I have no money coming in. Let's just get that point straight. I'm not doing that, because to me that's stupid. Like, you going to refuse a job when you have no money in your account? That's dumb. I'm not going to do that. And one thing I ain't going to do is call places and bug the hell out of them for a job, because I've done that before when I looked for a job last time, and that did not get me anywhere. One place it did, but I never got hired. I got an interview, but they didn't hire me. So, it is what it is, so that's what I'm saying. I mean, you know, God don't want us desperate that we're begging for stuff. You know what I mean? He don't want nothing forced. If that person don't want to hire me, they don't hire me. If they hire me, they hire me. And it is what it is. You just have to go into stuff with a positive mindset. And if they hire you, they do. If they don't, they don't. There's a job out there somewhere. I put in for a few more jobs, you know, here recently, this morning. But I don't have gas to drive to all these places and check up on applications. You know what I mean? I mean, I've got a half tank of gas. And when my gas tank gets down to a quarter tank, I have to put gas in it or it ain't going to go. You know, that's just how it is with my vehicle. And, you know, people, you know, when people get to this point, sometimes it gets a little stressful, you know what I mean? Because you think, damn, man, I don't want to ask people for money. You know, but I also got to tell myself that I left the last job I had due to no fault of my own. It was no fault of my own, because my back, I couldn't continue doing that job. So I've ran out of money, so I got to look for a job. I've been looking for 2 weeks. This will be my first interview next week. Wish it was sooner than later, but it is what it is. You know, and yeah, if I'm offered a job, I'm taking it. I'm not going to turn it down just because it's flipping a burger. I'm humble enough to take whatever job God throws my way that I'm able to do, physically wise. So no, we ain't gonna sit over here and listen to negativity. When somebody says something to me negative, I don't internalize it. I just use it to say, well, you know, is this what God would want me to do? You know, because if we have no money, we have to take a job. You know what I mean? We have to have a job. And, you know, so whatever money you're getting paid beats nothing when you have nothing coming in. So we got to keep ourselves humble. Too many people here, but excuse all the excess noise. A lot of people walking past. Eventually they'll walk past. I ain't cutting my video off because I'm a YouTube content creator, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Come on. Let's go.
But yeah, there's a lot of people, you know, that's in the park and stuff, so we have to overlook them. But yeah, yeah, I'm definitely going to go to that interview. I mean, I could take the negative things said and say, well, I ain't going to go. Well, why? I need a job. I need money, so I'm not going to refuse. I ain't going to refuse a job. I don't know. I mean, when I get low on money, it kind of gets me in a position where I'm trying to keep a positive mindset because sometimes it can take a while to find a job. Let's be real. Especially at me, I'm almost 43 years old. Well, like I said, I'm not too good at taking flipping a burger or cashier job in a restaurant. I ain't too good for that. I'm humble enough to accept whatever somebody offers me because I need a job. I need money. Anything beats nothing when you ain't got no money in your account. Where you going to turn down a job just because it don't pay $20 an hour? I mean, you know, it's not like I live on my own. Yeah, I would like to live on my own eventually, but I also need a job right now. At least until something better comes along. I don't know. I miss having my coffee. I ain't got one, so. It is what it is, but we got to keep good spirits no matter what we go through because we all go through trials and tribulations. Oh, so anyway, I know I'm blessed that I woke up to see another day. I'm blessed that it's a beautiful day, so peace, love, and y'all be blessed.